All right, Carson. Hey, glad the PLL is going okay. Um, give you a hint, I guess, as best I can on these ones. 8.5. You have to look back at the cash register that they talk about in the book. So basically, I would click on this section and read a little bit about it. All right. So if you go into here, it'll talk about making a cash register object. So if you like envision a cash register at McDonald's or at the grocery store or something, um, that's what it's simulating. So we're making a class that simulates that object, uh, a real life object. And so you can see they have a method that clears it, adds an item at the given price, gets the total, and gets the count of how many items you have in the back. Okay, so in the beginning here, it talks about it has two things it tracks: the item counts and the total price. All right, and then it kind of goes on and gives some examples of adding items. You might have two different objects from the same class, two different cash registers, much like McDonald's might have two different cash registers. Okay, and then it then starts talking about tax. And so the way it's set up now is it stores a tax rate, and then in the grocery store at least, not everything is taxed. Only like certain food items are. So it ones that tracks the total price and one that tracks the taxable total, so things that actually have tax, and then the tax rate. And so what it's saying is if you want to get the tax, you just take however much total taxable items are times the tax rate divided by 100 to get it as a decimal. And so it's saying how would this look different? 8.5 is saying how would this look different if you wanted to track the sales tax instead of doing it this way with a taxable total and the tax rate? Like what variables would you need and how would it look different? All right, and then 8.6, I believe, says if you wanted to make it undo, right? So if you want to take off the last item, right now there'd be no way to know how much the last item was, right? Because all you'd have stored is how many items they have at total price, and I guess in this setup the taxable total. So you wouldn't be able to walk back. Here you can see it, but in practice you would just know these two things. If they said take off the last item, you wouldn't know how much the last item is. You know you could minus one to item count, that's fine, but you wouldn't know how to change this price. So what would you have to do? What kind of variables? And what would it look like if you wanted to have something that an undo method for this cash register class? All right, I hope that helps. If not, shoot me another question and I can try and explain it again. All right, hope you're doing well. Bye.